We are not going to waste time here. Listen, here we are going to be discussing the biggest question of our modern era as to what caste system is in the world. We are discussing the Indian caste system, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Braga B, the one and only historian and culturalist who explains you the origin of every culture in the whole entire world. It is very much important that you understand that what you came to know as the Indian caste system, it's actually a caste system that was designed in Asia. And you must understand that the Indians, even though today call themselves Asian, Indo-European, India in Asia, that India in Asia, it's not India. It's actually the ancient city of Tyre. Now, what is Tyre? Tyre is ancient Persia. You must understand that the so-called Taracans or Etruscan people are not only native or indigenous or originates in the place you today came to know as Europe after it being conquered by the Indians, who later called themselves Indo-Europeans. The caste system that is in practice today, or ever since the days of antiquity, was pre-designed in Persia during the Assyrian captivity of the Ethiopians. Now, the Ethiopians are the Kushite, and most of them phenotypically in antiquity looked exactly like the king of the Ethiopians. So what the Assyrians did, they had some skirmishes of their Brahmin brothers. Remember that the Ethiopians are Indians, the Africans are Indians, and India is America. And in North America is the land of the Brahmins, the cowherder, the nomads. And in South America is the land of the Ethiopians, the farmers. Now what Darius the Great did is that he casted them. He put the Ethiopians above the Brahmins. So when the brother of Darius the Great, the brother nation of the Kedarians, which are the Khazarians, when the Khazarians toppled the Persian Empire, going with the Shudras, who are casted at a very low caste in Persia, what the Khazarians did, because the Khazarians were having the Shudras as their subject. So what the Khazarians did, they inbreeded the royalty, some of the royalties of the four houses of the minions into the Khazarian Luke. Since, well, they were kings, they became king over the Shudra in the image of Khazaria. Pay very much important attention to this, because this was premeditated by the devil. This was pre-designed by the devil. So you must understand now, the Khazarians are called the nation of Abraham, the nation of John, John Preste of Eden. Now he had the minions, the Sota, the Shudra, as slaves in what they call Khazaria. Khazaria was under Kedaria, Persia, the great Persian Empire. So Khazaria was paying taxes or homage or tributes to the king of Kedaria. And the Shudras, the Sotus, the Sota, were paying taxes, and they were subject of Khazaria, but not in their image after they've been breeded into the Khazarian Luke. So what happened is that when the Greeks, who are the Shudras, the Greeks were originally the Shudras, when they crossed the Euphrates to go and attack Kederia and defeated Kederia, they had to do away with Kederia's caste systems and cast Kederia's minions, meaning servants, to second in the class of Indian. Remember, the South Americans and the North Americans, all of them are Maori, they are Moas, they are Indians. So they had to outcast what they didn't like, the look that didn't represent them. And they had to outcast the defeated Kederians as Dalit, as waste, because they were creating the second in command of the rank of Greater Khazaria, Caesar, John Preste of Italy. So that's how the caste system was created. Now here's the biggest catch, ladies and gentlemen. After this caste system was created, after the conquest, because there's two caste systems, there's the ancient Persian caste system, and then the newly erected caste system founded by Khazaria, Rome, with its minions, the Africans of North America. Then they casted the caste system with Abimelech, Abimelech's nations, the Philistines, the Africans, the real Africans of New York, Antioch, as the second in command to Caesar. That's why they are on top as the Brahmin. Brahmin means the cow people. The cow people are the cow herders, the nomads, the North Americans. So this caste system was adopted after the fall of Rome. Remember that the minions, the Brahmins, which are the Shudras, and their brothers, the Ethiopians, after the fall of Persia, they conspired to take out Rome preemptively. And which of they did? They ethnically cleansed the nation of Rome, but did not change the caste system that was in place by Khazaria, that was put into place by Khazaria, Caesar the Great of Tartaria. So they continued to use systems that were designed by these Asian kings, that these Africans, these Indians, hijacked the empires of these Asian people, both the Kedarians and the Khazarians. So it's very much important for people to realize that notion and effect in as far as the Indian caste system is concerned. So what the Moors then did, the white Moors who are king over everyone, what they did, they continued with the caste system that was designed by Caesar, Khazaria, the white man. And they continued to relegate the Shudra to the labor of the newly founded Empire government. And they continued with what Caesar commanded, that the remnant of the ethnically cleansed Kedarians should be outcasted of the system, and any of the bad mixtures that happened during the enslavement of the Ethiopians in Assyria, which is Persia, should be also outcasted to not form any form of confusion. And one person might ask, then what happened to the Bantus of El-Gibulan? The Bantus of El-Gibulan were to be relegated into the Shudras and continue to be ethnically cleansed according to the newly founded Indian system after the fall of Khazaria, which is Teresia Etrusca. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anything you didn't get, hit me in the comment section. I'll be up and I'll respond quickly to your questions. If you needed further elaboration from me, Baraka B. Ventuka of all Ventukas, I'm saying see me when I see you. Ciao, ciao for now.